And we're going to get going because there are 5 of us, unless, yes, there are 5 of us. All right, so first we've got Resolution RS 2018-1088, Council Lady Vercher, Mendez, and others. So resolution declaring surplus and authorizing the grant of real property to certain nonprofit organizations and authorizing grants not to exceed $10,760,423 from the Barnes Fund for affordable housing to certain nonprofit organizations selected for the purpose of constructing and rehabilitating affordable or workforce housing. Is there a motion? Second? Is there any discussion on this? I know we had a robust discussion in finance. One second. President's priority button is pressed. Yeah. I don't know. One second, trying to figure it out here. I've confused Mr. Jameson even about the error message up here.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I very well appreciate this time, this opportunity for the ladies with the affordable housing. Of course, I am going to come to you all, and I just wanted you all to be aware of some things that have happened in the past, and I don't want that to be an issue this time, especially with getting out to other producers of the affordable housing, other builders, nonprofits, and then also I would like you guys to also, if you could get me some information on the program that we just worked out for the nonprofit and the for-profit builders to tag along with them. I know we did some things, and I would love some information on that as well so that we can start working on that, because right now on our affordable housing sector, you know, you guys are doing your best and doing your jobs, but we have to do better because we're not even meeting the line of expectation. So we need to do a better job. But the whole thing, there are several nonprofit developers that have been passed over or been looked, and we want to make sure that there's an equal plane, and I want to make sure that we have that looked at, and whatever the standards that we have set to be able to get other providers or producers or whatever that we call them to be a part of this plan. We need to make sure that we spell that out so we can get a more productive groups that are a part of this organization. So if you guys could talk and explain what's going on.
Definitely. Something that I didn't note in budget and finance is that for this current round of the 13 folks who potentially will be awarded funding, it's the most diverse that we've ever seen for Barnes in terms of who we would be awarding funding to. 38% of the nonprofits are led by African Americans, 46% are led by women, and so in total it'll be 69% of all nonprofits this current funding round that are either racial minorities or women, and so that's more than half. So we are really excited about that. That's definitely something, a trend that we want to set, not just for this round, but for future rounds. And it had a lot to do with us being intentional about going to community groups, connecting with new nonprofits, because yourself and some other council members talked about that concern and how we need to be more intentional about the folks who are being awarded funding being a true representation of the residents of our city and the neighborhoods in which we will be building affordable housing. And so we tried our best to meet that. One other point that you brought up is talking about, we need to do more. I completely agree with you. The need for affordable housing in Nashville is very great. But with the $10 million that we are proposing to allocate this funding round, we've been able to leverage $42 million of private and federal and state dollars. And so that's definitely making sure that our dollars go far. We would welcome additional funding at some point, just throwing that out there, no pressure. But for right now, with the $10 million that's been allocated for Barnes this current fiscal year, we were able to leverage it quite significantly.
Well, I thank you guys very, very much for what you're doing. And, I'm not sure day to day on how you do it, but we just keep those tidbits. And I know I've talked with you guys on many occasions, several times, and make sure that we get those things done. And my last thing, just continue to say that again. And I didn't mention it before, but I want to make sure that's in your mind. For whatever that we had to connect the nonprofits with the for-profit builders. I think we did speak about that before. We need to talk about that again in order so that we can get sustainable growth on the housing here in the city. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Anybody else? We momentarily lost our quorum, so we're going to vote in a second. All right, there's been on Resolution 1088, there's been a motion, second. Any more discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? All right, passes 5-0. We've also got Resolution 2018-1089, Council Lady Vercher, Councilman Mendez, and others. Resolution approving an amendment to a grant agreement between Rebuilding Together Nashville and the Metropolitan Government for the provision of rehabilitation of affordable housing units. Is there a motion? Yes. All right, any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Oh, hold on. There you go, Councilman Hastings.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chair. Could you please, if anybody would know, where are the fundings for rebuilding? Are these private dollars or the dollars that are coming out of the
Fairgrounds?
I hope not.
No, these are dollars that are coming from the Barnes Fund. We have an existing contract with them. It's just that with all of our other grant agreements for rehab, we have an affordability period of 5 years, and this was just an oversight in which it had the language for our new construction and not for our rehab in their contract. So we just needed to make that update.
All right, thank you very much. And hopefully we're not coming from the fairgrounds or the sports authority or the homeless. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Ms. Mansa, for that answer. Any other questions? All right, there's been a motion and a second on Resolution 1089. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? All right, it passes 5-0 also. And unless there's any other business, we'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
This has been a service of the Metro Nashville Network. If you would like to see this presentation again, or for more information about this and other programs, visit nashville.gov.